Is it recording?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaitlyn Dobrow, and today I am going to be doing a Q&A with my caregiver, Catherine. I asked you guys on Instagram for questions, personal questions, and questions that might get us in trouble, and you guys delivered. If your question is answered here, I've answered those in other videos, so I'll tag it the other two Q&As that I've done. So I'm just gonna get right into the questions, because that's the easiest way to do it. Let's go. Do you and your caregiver have a strong friendship?
Yeah.
I think we have a strong friendship. Stronger friendship than most of my friendships. It's because I can be honest with her and be like, you're annoying the crap out of me right now.
And I'm always there for her, literally. We tell each other everything too. Like more than normal.
Yeah. What's it like having a caretaker, and how do you both connect so strongly? Like, I could spend a whole year by myself and I would be completely happy, and it's just weird having someone here 60 hours a week. You can't be with someone for 60 hours and be happy with them all the time.
True.
It's literally impossible.
You have to explain exactly what you want, how you want it, in a way that someone else can understand.
And I have...
But I like being a caregiver.
How long did it take you to be completely comfortable around your caregiver? It was odd at first because my mom took care of me for 4 or 5 years.
4 years.
So it's awkward, but at the same time it's like I don't want to feel that way. So I just kind of accept it, and it's like it is what it is in a way. I'm not just gonna be like, here's my body.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Well, we joke a lot too. I try to like make it less awkward for her by making it awkward for myself.
I wonder if you see your caregiver more as a friend or more as your very nice caregiver. I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation.
That's true. Because it's the same way for me too. I would normally like go shopping.
And we're not filming, then it's more of like a friend thing that happens to be very nice and feeds me and stuff. Half and half. We'll say half and half. Did you interview her yourself, and what happens if she gets sick? Does she have a substitute? Is she a nurse by training, or does she have another profession? That was a lot. I did not interview her a year ago today. We went to Vegas and it was for her birthday. She asked me at dinner, like, hey, can I like work for you? I mean, like the subject came up and I was like, I don't know. 6 months later, and I was like, yeah, sure.
We talked about it. I quit my job. And then in the almost 7 months I've been working for her, I've only been sick twice. So that's pretty good.
No, yeah, that's good. Mumsy's the backup. You have nurse training.
I don't have any nurse training. I learned like how to change trachs, how to change G-tubes.
And feeding tube.
It's a G-tube.
Oh, she wants to be a PI.
Yeah, or a juvenile correction officer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What is each other's pet peeves about each other? No. Do I smell too much? Yeah.
Particular?
Picky. Anal?
Yeah, anal. I was gonna say anal.
You can say anal, I think.
Yeah, you're very anal about things.
I want it done the way that I would do it. I'm just a very precise person. How was it the first time you guys met? For those of you who do not know, I've known her since I was 14. In high school, I was a freshman. She was a junior, and what did you think when you first met me? I remember thinking that you were airy, so I'm floaty.
I am an Aries.
Oh god. A little spacey, I guess. Well, just because you looked so lost when you would go to school. She looked so lost. It was so sad. What did you think of when you first met me?
You were more like tough, attitude, sassy.
Yeah.
You're still sassy.
Yeah, relatively our first impressions. What are the hardest obstacles? What happens when you both can't decide on something? You argue.
Yeah.
For a very long time.
No.
I think we argue for a very long time.
Like, we get over it within the...
I'm not saying like a day. Like, we argue for literally probably 15 minutes. That's way too long.
But we usually come to a resolution.
Yeah, usually compromising situation going on. But our hardest obstacles probably just has to be
Explaining things.
that's about it. Bathroom, how does that work?
We go in, I pull down her pants, and then she sits on the toilet. I leave the room. She does her thing, and then she says, "K." And then I go back in there, and she's usually standing there. I pull up her pants, and then she says, "Can you pull it up more in the back?" And then I pull it up more in the back. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's the weirdest thing your caregiver has done for you? I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
There's a few things that come to mind.
She had to, okay, so for those of you who don't know, I can't stand dry skin or scabs, so I want to pick it off. Do you know where I'm going with this? I think that's the weirdest thing you've done for me. So, I'm a resourceful person, and I wanted to scrape off the dead skin, and so I had my phone, and where the charger was a very good lip for it to like pull off the skin. And so there was all like this dead skin in the charger part and in the speakers. I messed up my speakers completely. It picked out the dead skin.
With like a needle.
Yeah, and there was like
A lot.
there was a lot. Like I'm
I
not
didn't know it could even fit in there.
I know. It looked about the size.
Like a quarter.
Yeah. That was a lot of skin. So I think that's the weirdest thing. What were you thinking of?
Like the dreadlock.
Oh.
I forgot about the skin thing.
How did you choose Kaitlyn to be your caregiver, and does she stay with you for 24 hours? I picked Kaitlyn to be my caregiver because she offered to be my caregiver.
I took one for the team.
She does not work 24 hours. She works 60 hours, and Mom does the rest. To your caregiver, how is it to care for Kaitlyn? Like, does she do a lot of things on her own, or do you step in a lot?
It does bother me sometimes when you're like opening your makeup and I just want to do it. Because you're like struggling. But I just let you struggle. Because you don't want help, so. What's the other question?
How is it like to care for me?
Fairly easy.
That's your final answer. Have you guys gotten into a big argument? If so, why?
I like one. We're both stubborn people. I'm opinionated.
You're very opinionated.
This is true. But I think we've only really gotten in like one. But it didn't last long.
It lasted for a couple of days, actually.
Well, it like stopped and then it continued.
Yeah. Oh, what do you want?
You sound like a horse. Are you a horse? Or a dog? I think you are a dog.
Oh, that's good. Okay, questions. Does your mom or your caregiver help you in the shower? Caregiver.
I do.
Catherine. How do I wipe my butt? I use a bidet. What was one thing that in the beginning you felt embarrassed to share with your caregiver and now you're like, meh, totally normal? My period.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like smells and it's like, I mean, I know I already smell, but I don't smell that bad. Like, probably because my periods are irregular, so it's not something that I'm used to usually having someone else deal with for me. I'm more comfortable with it though. But this is like, what, the second time I've been on my period since you've worked for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you trust her to do your makeup as well as your own? I did trust her to do my makeup. She's actually fairly good at makeup. And I did a full face on her and it did not turn out well.
You said it, I didn't.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be?
Maybe Candace Bure.
Who's that?
I like her. I'm from Full House.
Oh, yeah.
Princess Diana. Ooh. Bitches.
I would probably, honestly...
Oh, I know. Can I say it? Can I say it?
Yeah.
See if I'm right?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Have you and your caregiver ever been romantically involved?
No.
No. If the world was going to end tomorrow, what would be your last meal? You wouldn't care. You would die starving.
Seriously.
If you had to watch one TV show for the rest of your life, which TV show would it be?
Criminal Minds.
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, or Grey's Anatomy.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 3 years.
How old are you?
I'll be 27 on Monday.
White milk or dark chocolate?
Oh, milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate for sure. Does she pop your pimples and blackheads? I mean,
Sometimes.
yeah, it's not very often, but sometimes. Why did you decide to get a caregiver? I decided to get a caregiver because Mumsy, she has fibromyalgia and arthritis. Like right when she gets up in the morning, she's in so much pain, she's crying. And so she's just in a lot of pain a lot of the times.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose to get a caregiver, was for mom to have a break and to retire from her job when it comes to me, relatively. Is there a limit to what your caregiver will do or what you will let your caregiver do?
I don't think so. I think we broke the limit.
How long have you had her as your caregiver? I had her for 7 months. And
Since October.
yeah, since October.
It's like you're talking about an animal. I had her for 7.
If she doesn't work for you, are you guys still going to be friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think I'll still be friends with her.
Oh yeah.
What was your favorite thing to do as a teenager? It was honestly probably Club Stars for me.
Which was what? They won't know what that means.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
for
dancing.
Both of us.
Dancing.
A dance club for teenagers.
14
I can't believe
to
we were allowed
17?
to go there.
But they would put X's on our hands
Oh,
so we
yeah.
couldn't drink. So I think it was to 21.
That's sketchy. I just can't
Or
believe we
17.
were allowed to go there.
Well, I thought it was better than other things you guys could be doing, although you did things there that you shouldn't have. So you would go out in the parking lot with guys you met, and that I didn't care for you doing.
But I think that's all the questions that are left. Hopefully you guys liked it and hopefully we answered the questions well enough for you.
Yeah.
And that is about it. If you guys missed the Instagram post for the Q&A this time, then make sure to follow me on Instagram because that's where I ask you guys to ask me questions. So, I love you guys so much. And yeah, bye. So that's fun. Like an 18-wheeler.
Shake it like a soul, shake it.
Oh, babe. I was like crying. The Ash dude. Mom went, I'm sorry. Tyson. Can you talk?